Welcome to Winning Cipher. I am Dr. Jaws Imperial. You got MFC, Freeze, Lotus, living off the usual, US Breaks, Winning Cipher. All right. Welcome everybody. It's that time. I'm Dr. Jaws Imperial. I got MFC in the building. How you doing? Good morning. How is your morning going, MFC?
Good morning.
All right? Yes.
Oh, busy day.
Yes. It's that Thursday.
How's it going over there and you?
All right. I've been running around already. Running around in the morning time, doing what we got to do. But yes, we're gonna make
today's
this a little
Wednesday.
short one today. So Wednesday. I'm thinking Thursday. Yeah, see, I'm speeding. It's hump day. You know the middle of the week. Gotta get my Fuji. Welcome to our sponsors.
Yes.
Yes, Fuji's. You have to drink the Fuji with the pinky up too. Don't be percolating the wrong way.
How did the
what's going down?
Go over there in Arizona?
How's the what?
How did the elections go over there in Arizona?
Oh, I haven't even checked yet.
Because I heard it was crazy yesterday.
Yeah. I haven't even got there yet.
They were saying a lot of machines weren't working, or
it's only 7:51. Yeah, you know how they do that. It's got to be corruption. It's 2022 and the machines ain't working. You know, that just shows you what we're dealing with.
That happened in a lot of states. Yeah.
Has it?
Well,
has it?
Hey. Well, the Republicans.
So what's going on
win.
here?
It was close. It was a close thing. Well, this story here. Okay, this story here. Those are 3 Americans. Okay, the woman's name is Candace Florence. She's a small business owner from Virginia Beach, and both her and Jordan Marshall are both 28 years old, and he's a New Orleans educator along with the other gentleman, Cortez Hall, and he's 33. And both of those two are teachers, the gentleman, and she's a small business owner. So they had rented an Airbnb in New Mexico to attend the Day of the Dead, ceremony that they have or whatever, to celebrate the Day of the Dead. And so on October 30th, Florence was on the phone with her boyfriend when she was telling him she wasn't feeling good. And all of a sudden, the call dropped, and he kept trying to reach her and couldn't get through. So he contacted the Airbnb host and asked to do a welfare check. When the police got there, there was a smell of gas, and all 3 people were dead. So this just happened last week, October 30th.
Wow.
Yep. Now, from what I understand, I'm pretty sure that when the family members and stuff are probably, doing autopsy and stuff when they get their family members back, check that's just kind of, and I'm pretty sure definitely there has to be a lawsuit in anything,
Oh yeah. They're supposed to have a launch for that.
While I was researching, exactly. And not only that, the other part too is as you can see, these are all young people. They look pretty healthy, but there was something else that when I was researching this, I saw that it mentioned that this past May, there was 3 Americans that also died of carbon monoxide poisoning while they were tourists visiting a luxury sandals resort in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
And just like last year, I know there was a few cases back to back in different, different resorts, but that's, you see stuff like that, and it's like,
yes. And where was this at again? What state?
I don't know if you have to turn into.
What state was this again?
This was in New Mexico. This was in New Mexico.
That type of stuff.
It was an Airbnb in New Mexico.
In New Mexico, okay. It goes down in New Mexico.
So So I think with Airbnbs, like because carbon dioxide, you don't really smell it. Sometimes you can smell gas, but then sometimes, especially if you're asleep, you could sleep right through it and then you never wake up. But like you said, the eight places are supposed to have, just like you have your fire alarms, your smoke detectors, you're supposed to also have those kind of detectors also. And that could have saved their lives. So
Definitely.
so I don't know. I mean, it's, how like when people travel, there's certain things they check to make sure that there's no bed bugs, and things like that. When people have had bad experiences, they get really frantic, like, oh, don't open up the luggage yet. Wait. Well, let's check everything, before we say we need another room or we're just checking out the hotel or Airbnb, you know.
Yeah, you got to start
So
doing that
I don't
again.
know. I mean, that's,
Yeah.
yeah, and you
So,
may also have to take some kind of device.
all right, next up we got this
Yeah, that was
Kentucky student. All right. She was being very combative. She was saying the
yeah,
N
she's a
word,
junk.
the B word. Okay, she was assaulting the student here. I didn't get the student's name, but it doesn't matter. Bottom line, she's gonna be traumatized from this. And this female, her name is Sophia Rosing. Okay, she was arrested, but I think they need to put her through the same ringer that they doing Kyrie Irving. Okay, because
Oh,
this
they
is a little
did.
more.
They did. As
They
a
did
matter of
what?
fact, they already, the job that she had through the school, they fired her immediately when this
Okay,
went
okay,
public.
she's okay.
And
So
and
that's fine.
also, so I don't know if they're going to end up throwing her out of the university. But apparently, not only did she hit the other girl, who was, like in universities, you get these little jobs. So um, that student
Okay,
that was in the blue,
okay.
she was the one in the front desk.
Yes,
You
okay, but
know,
can I? Okay, go ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead. Since you know the story, go ahead, Embassy.
Oh, yeah. So apparently that girl, the attacker, she bit her. She also, so you see that, she's holding her hands and stuff. So she can't kick her no more, or try to hit her or anything, and she got bit. So
Okay, now this is one thing I want to
so the
talk about
school
with
is
this
saying
story.
that yeah,
People need to stop being assaulted in this manner. Now, okay, once you seen somebody was filming it, and this girl was constantly attacking her, okay, it gets to a point where you're just gonna, same thing I teach my kids. You don't be no punching bag. I don't care what the situation is. You don't be no punching bag. Okay, and that was going on. This assault right here was
right,
going on. Now she was smiling and everything, but you got to remember the blowback. Once everything settles and everything, the self worth of this black female here, okay, who's just doing her job. Okay, you ever been assaulted
right,
and afterwards you ever had a fight and afterwards? Okay, that girl's gonna need some type of counseling. And see, it's a big joke now. Everybody's, but then you're not looking at it. You know what I mean? That's like some black girl swinging at this white girl. Let's just flip it, okay? Fuck you, crack a bit, be at saying all of these derogatory words, and you're being cool and everything. It's gonna come a point when everything's said and done, you're gonna look at yourself and question things. That's the
yeah,
part that I'm looking at. Yeah, she got
yeah,
arrested and everything, but
yeah,
there's a prior case, okay, where this Sophia Rosing, she caught. It was a video footage that I saw where she's at a bar and she's belligerent. You can tell she's a little drunk, and she basically, using her wealth. Okay, I got all this money, and
yes,
look at the clothes you got on, and so you
her
could tell her
privilege.
character. Okay, but yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
She was going off her privilege, and it's I'm gonna keep it honest. Okay, that was one of my kids. I have that bail money. You beat their ass. We don't like to promote violence and everything on the cypher,
But
but
see,
okay, when you got to remember, okay, this is not just okay words being heard, as they say, sticks and stones will break my bones, or what words can never hurt me.
yeah,
But this is getting a little out of control. Okay, a little out of control.
right, and
This is
that's
this is
why if
not
you
one.
see,
This is not one swing, two swings. I saw it. I didn't even watch. I couldn't watch the whole thing because it's like, come on now, like you're overherbing me. You don't need to do that.
Well,
Now you're taking
okay.
my kindness for a weakness. Too. Go ahead. What would you say?
Well, okay. What it is in the college setting, because I have a few, uh, a few kids and stuff and grandkids that have gone to college, so I know that the dorm thing, and basically that's why the girl in blue was holding the other girl's wrist, so she couldn't do any more. Okay,
Yeah, she's
and
swinging at
she
her,
didn't hit her
calling her
back, and
nigga
that's one
bitch.
thing.
Okay.
The girl in the blue kept her restraint. Right, and she's calling her all kind of slurs and everything else,
Yeah.
and that's why someone else that was there called the police, and that's why she
But
got
she
arrested.
said,
Because even
"Don't
when
worry,
the police got there,
Don't worry,
she
I'm
still was.
filming it." Let me ask you a question, MFC. When does it come a point where you attack back? Huh?
Well, because of that type of job, these students, they're instructed. Okay, when you first get on to campus and they give you these little jobs, okay, and they sit down with you, counselors sit down with you and explain to you, that that you're not supposed to. Just like the person hit her by her hitting back, that's like two wrongs, and and lucky, and then you diffuse it, and that's what the students, all college students, are taught this, that have these little jobs that
Okay.
for 4 hours, 2 days a week, they do the front desk and stuff like that. So they're trained for that, okay. And then when it gets out of hand, what they was trying to do, the girl that was taping it, along with the girl that was at the front desk, they were trying to diffuse and just calm her down, but that didn't work. The girl just went off, and that's why, like I said again, okay, of course, when someone hits you, you can hit right back. But since she knew this is all being filmed, she knew just hold, and that's what she did. She was lucky enough; she was the stronger of the two than Rossing, okay, and she was able to hold her wrist, and the girl couldn't break out of her grip, and she was able to detain her that way until security came, and then the police came.
Yeah, the
So
rest of them.
that's
That's
the
why I
the
just.
way of college life. Now, again, the colleges, they're against that. So it's going to be a big thing. So she's probably going to either get kicked out, okay, or
Yeah,
she's
she
going to
probably
have to
and
like
she'll
now
go
they're
and she'll go
already
to.
claiming that she's in therapy. They're
Yeah,
putting her in therapy,
yeah,
but she may get
yeah.
kicked out of
They're
that
gonna do the
college
they're gonna do the little
because
steps and
most
she'll.
colleges don't condone that.
Yeah, they don't condone it. Okay, we'll see how she
They
gets
don't
into
condone
another.
that.
Cause
That's why
I'm gonna follow this
you
up.
hear different
I
things.
bet you she's in another college within 90 days.
Yeah,
Anyway. Like I said, not on my watch. I could
a
take
lot
and
of
I'm work.
places,
I'm
right? But a lot of the colleges now, they're not taking that. They're really, really, especially with the last, say, 5 to 10 years of hazing, since hazing has come out with these colleges and stuff like that, they've clamped down on a lot of stuff. And now, because again, in so many different colleges across the United States, there's been so much of prejudice back and forth. Like, look, a college student who was a junior, no, I'm sorry, she was a sophomore. She was in her own dorm, and there was another white student that felt she shouldn't be there because she was black. Okay, she made a whole big thing, tried to get the girl arrested, and she was a student there. She had her ID card and everything else. So she was harassed like that. So there were so many people that came behind her,
okay.
because she really wasn't getting the support from that college she was supposed to get. This happened like 3 years ago, and then that got nipped. Too many people got
Well, I'm in the
involved
middle
with
with that,
that,
and
and then
the
basically
reason.
that girl could no longer.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay. But this is my thing.
yeah.
I'm not with getting assaulted. That I would just have to find a different job. You have the footage.
No, I understand.
Okay. Once I seen somebody was recording that, she had one more swing. It's a wrap. And one thing I want to say, take a little notice when you get the chance, MFC. Look through YouTube and look at them Karen videos. You see that slowed down a lot. You know why? You know why? The sisters wasn't having that crap. I seen a whole.
Yeah,
Remember you seen a bunch of Karen videos. Next thing you know, you seen the
right.
Karen videos
That's true.
where it was coming. It was coming with an ass whipping. Okay, and I've been in front of judges
Right.
from the East Coast to the West Coast with assault cases. Okay, and that's when common courtesy comes out. That's one thing I will give to a judge. If a judge
Yeah.
sees, okay, this person, what I mean, you
Yeah.
didn't really start it, okay, you getting that leeway. And once again, I'm not promoting violence, but I'm
Right.
also promoting protect yourself.
Yeah.
Protect yourself. Now, if
Yeah.
it's words and everything, yeah, be the bigger person. What I mean, your job ain't worth it and all that. But once somebody's swinging on you, in this fashion,
Yeah.
like I said, I saw a
Yeah.
good. She grabbed her hands at least 8 times. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable.
Yeah.
I don't care what race
Yeah.
you are, even if it was reversed. That's totally unacceptable. You know what I mean? Because the trauma that right there
Yeah.
causes trauma, and I've seen people with that type of trauma. A lot of them aren't able to deal with it. And that
Yeah.
girl, she's not gonna get. I doubt very highly if she'll get counseling. Because people are looking. I'm looking at the comments and stuff like that. People are looking at it
Oh
like
no,
it's a joke.
they mentioned that she's gone into counseling for her liquor now.
No, I'm not.
That's what
See,
they're
I'm not
claiming.
talking. No, I'm not talking about the Karen. I'm not talking about Sophia. I'm talking about that sister that was being disrespected,
Okay.
dehumanized. Yeah. Okay. She's the one that's gonna need the counseling. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Because here it is. You're at work. Think about it. Just even forget the college, MFC. Let's go to a workplace. You're at your workplace. Okay. You got to get that bread and butter for take care of your kids, and you have another coworker does something
Right.
to you, and then you can't. You know what I mean? You can't attack back and just disrespecting you, calling you a slut. And you know what I mean?
Well, see,
You didn't do
that's a whole
anything.
different. That's a whole
You're
different
gonna
realm.
you're
At
gonna
a
have to
workplace.
you're gonna have to you're gonna have to go home and have a stiff drink, okay? Smoke a nice joint, if anything, just to cool down, right? Right?
Yeah.
That's having a
But see,
bad day at work.
yeah. But see,
She's having a bad day
but
at school. And remember, not to mention, these are young people. They're not past
yeah.
25.
Yeah.
Okay? That girl could start drinking. And not to mention, this is social media. Like I was telling my girl this
Yeah.
morning, this is social media.
Yeah.
This is not like it's a rumor going around. So now this sister,
Yeah.
the black one, okay, the sister, not the
Yeah.
white sister, the black sister, she has to go through this trauma that she didn't even ask for.
Yeah.
You got me messed up.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And she just, like I said, she was trying to diffuse that situation. Yeah.
I get
Now,
it. No,
but you see
I
the
get it.
videos,
I get
like
it.
you have someone going into like a CVS and they attack you. Now you see that they're fighting back, like Popeyes or Wendy's or anything, the people getting all crazy, you didn't make my burger quick enough or my coffee the right, and it's, that's different, in some places, just like now, and this is all over, okay, where you have people that are stealing, they're coming in and they're looking at you while they're stealing, and they're not even stopping or, trying to put it under the coat nice and, secretly. And it's
Yeah.
like, and then they'll even attack you if you try to say, look, you got to put the stuff back, or you got to, you can't go leave the store with this. And
Your
most
security
companies are
guard that got
saying,
shot yesterday.
yeah, look at most companies.
He killed the lady and she shot him, he shot her. So yep.
Right. And they both died. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
And it's, and it's a shame because, it shouldn't be that you go to work and to lose your life, because you never know. Again, you never know what that person has or how far they're going to go with it. Or if it's like 2 or 3 people on one person, it's,
well, you got to remember, once you cut the resources, these type of things are going to happen.
Yeah.
The resources have been cut. You got things going up. Prices are going up. Everybody's gouging things, So it's sad to say, but it's sad to say, but it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. I doubt if it gets better.
Yeah.
And the reason why, because things are getting worse. You got winter coming. Okay, you're talking about the diesel situation we was talking about. So you don't got to be a rocket scientist to see. Looking ahead, it might get a little worse.
No. And then,
and what you said people are walking in packs, right?
Now,
in New York, they're walking in packs now.
Yeah.
Because of the violence.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You have no option. It's a shame that it should not have to be like that.
Why
It
not?
really, we never had it like that. I mean, you know, look, New York has always had its thing, okay, but it's it's gone into another level or dimension, as you want to say, you know.
No, yeah.
So, um, and
But
that's
you
why
would see,
a lot
think
of
about it in
people
the
they'll,
20s, right? With the crime, they called it crime wave time. Remember? Remember when they was doing all them bank robberies and all of
yeah,
that? Yeah, that's when resources
yeah,
were taken, right? Think about it.
yes,
You take the
yes,
resources. That's why I don't play the whole race thing, the black on black crime and all that. Shoot, you go anyway. You take the resources. Shoot, look at the toilet tissue. I seen people going straight
yeah,
full. All right, fighting over.
yes,
Okay, no matter what
yeah.
race you was. Okay, take
That's
them
true.
resources and see how people gonna act. Okay, that's just it's human
Yeah,
nature. So but yeah, it's
yeah.
just sad. Like I said, I hope
Self-preservation.
hope this girl gets taken care of,
Yeah,
because it's definitely not a good road. She's both of those are, look at young sisters, man. And
yeah.
to
And
to
the sad thing about it is that if this girl is doing this, and she's not the only one, of course, but if she's doing this, oh, because she's drunk, that she's letting this out, then that's her true feelings. Because normally they
oh
tell
yeah,
you,
that's true serum.
when
Yeah,
you're
the true
drunk and
serum.
stuff,
Yeah,
stuff comes out that
yeah.
So she already is definitely someone that's prejudiced, and has a
Well, I told
hatred,
you the video I saw,
and
the old video I saw. It looked like they was in a country bar, and she was berating. It looked like the security guard, and she was talking about, I could tell you're poor because what you got on, and just I don't like
yeah,
people like that. I don't care how much money you
no, I
got.
know.
Yeah, you don't flaunt your wealth like that.
But
That's
see,
whack. To me,
like you
that's
said
whack.
the other day, which is true, now with our technology now, there's cameras all over the place, which is great because that's your defense, because anyone can lie. You see how the Karens lie and act the
Oh yeah.
victim. They'll fall on the ground. Oh my God, he pushed
Oh
me or
yeah.
she pushed me, and you wasn't nowhere near it, you know?
No, yeah. So no, but
And
that's why I said,
it's
once I saw they was filming, you got one more swing, and I would have warned her on camera. I would have pushed her back. Listen, you got one more swing, okay? Just like with those videos you see where that black sister will tell her, listen, you got the wrong one here. Say it again. When
yeah,
they say that, boop, boop, okay, think about it. You a
but
judge. You're a judge seeing this footage.
I know,
You got to
I
take it
know,
from there. And like I said, once again,
I know. But
do how
on
you
foot,
do. I just know one thing. You put it on this plate. I get a call from my son talking about, I need
yeah,
you to bail me out for X, Y, Z, and that. I'm up there with a smile on my face, paying that bit. Oh yeah, oh
yeah,
yeah. You ain't doing that.
yeah.
You ain't doing that over to no Josh Jr. We're not playing that. And that's
No,
something
I
I'm
know,
working on. Don't
I
get
know.
all things can be worked on. But no, that's just it.
Well,
I
see,
just
and
I
that's
just
that's
feel
like I
life is
said,
too short for the BS. And you don't,
no,
especially
sure.
I just always was in my mind, MFC, where
And
if I
and
don't
and
start the
and the
problem
thing
and
is,
you
you
started
send your
with
kids.
me, if you start with me, then I didn't start, you know what I mean? Then I'm just protecting myself.
No, I
That's
know,
your bad. That's your
I
bad
know,
because you thought it was sweet. So
I
let me
know.
show you it's not sweet. And,
Yeah,
and that's just how it is. I,
you
I
know.
never I never
Yeah,
and
like
I
for
think
me,
I
I'll
never
try to
started trouble.
diffuse it,
I don't
but
start
then
trouble.
if there's
Yeah.
no way, it's not. I won't be. But I do understand, just like for instance, like even in this case, like I said, the college in college, the setting is entirely different. So I'm pretty sure, just like how we're seeing this video, the girl's mother of the black girl, okay, I am pretty sure they've reached out to the school immediately saying, how are you guys putting my daughter in a dangerous situation like this? What happened if the other person was bigger and hurt
No,
hurt
no, no,
her
no,
while
no,
she
no,
was
not that,
doing her
not
little
that. What
job?
happened? You see, look behind her. You see behind her. You could hold a knife in the back. See her back. She could have had a
Yeah,
blade or something like that. You know what I
yeah,
mean? That's why, like I said, I don't. Once you start playing like that, you getting too familiar. Now you getting too familiar. I don't play with the hands. I don't do none of that.
yeah,
I don't even like people touching me that I
yeah,
don't know. So,
yeah.
like I
See,
said,
that's why
it's just.
I never believed in play fighting, because play fighting could turn into something serious
Oh
very
yeah,
quickly.
yeah. You getting too
Yeah,
familiar. Like I said, give couple of warnings. That's def. Like once you get that warning, hey, that shield is off. Okay, it's on and popping. So,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
feel you coming from MSC. I can lean towards me, because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
she got to remember her career that she's trying to work on. I'm talking about the black sister.
That's right.
As
She's
far
going,
as
to
as far as
college.
college, because sometimes people will see that
That's
and
for
they're
her.
not going to
Like
see
you
the
said, they're
footage.
going in for careers. Yeah,
But you got to remember
yeah.
also, I don't, because I see and I talk to kids all the time, and just the little slightest thing will give them trauma, or they'll go
That's
off
true.
of that. You
Because
know what
they're
I
already
mean?
stressed
To
out
where
because they want to keep their grades up. They're already
no,
stressed
but no,
out.
but not even no, but not even no, but not even not even that. I'm talking about even on a racial level, and it goes both ways. I've noticed that a lot of people will take one instance, like say for example, this black sister, right? She
Right.
never had bad instances with people before, and now she might look at white people differently. You hearing all of this stuff, and
Yeah.
now you're dealing with a situation to where now
Yeah.
you're prejudiced. You know what I mean? Moving on,
Yeah.
now you're prejudiced, and it goes both ways. It goes three ways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean Latin people in the same way. Once we get to talking, and they'll
Yeah.
take one instance and lump everything into that, and that's not right.
Yeah.
But you got to remember
Yeah.
they're getting that from the trauma. They're getting
Right.
that for the trauma. Might be a white guy,
Right.
he got jumped by a bunch of black guys, so now all of a sudden,
Right.
oh, I hate black people and black people. That happens. People don't notice that happens, and a big part of prejudice
Right.
is from that. Whether it be getting teased when you're a kid in school, or,
Yeah.
I mean, which people doing all the time. Shit, my son's being teased now because his goddamn complexion. Shit, I was teased growing up because of my complexion. Okay, so that's just
Yeah.
a part of life. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's gonna be like that. You know what I mean? Shit.
Yeah.
And as they
Yeah.
say, you gotta have thick skin. I hope that sister has thick skin. Both of them, even the Karen, believe it or not, because remember, once something is not in your favor and it goes viral, as they say, you got to deal with that. Just remember this
Yeah.
Sophia, she has to deal with
Yeah.
this. We're talking about, you know what I mean?
And
You're not a
that's
superstar, but you're
yeah. And this has
yeah.
gone
So,
viral.
no,
This
no,
has
that's what
gone
I'm saying.
viral. So
That's what I
not
just
only,
said.
yeah,
So
everybody on the
she had a
campus
drinking
definitely
problem
sees that.
before. No, yeah, she had and then the next place she goes, she got a drinking problem now. You think it's going to stay? It might go away, or it might get worse.
And her hometown,
All right.
wherever her hometown is, everybody's seeing this.
Well, this
You
was in
know.
Kentucky. I'm not sure where she's from, but yeah, this is the
So
University of Kentucky. But
yes, in
remember
Kentucky,
this
but I
this
mean, it
this
doesn't
is
mean that
all over. It's all over. She's not
right.
gonna be able to live that. Yeah, she's you know. Hopefully, they redeem themselves and they get it right. But hey, that's just how the cookie goes sometimes. And
Yeah.
just before we leave off, though, I want to go into this one some more. Okay, he's being buried. Well, they having a funeral this weekend, right? And
Okay.
Jay Prince, they're saying that he's supposed to be attending. How do you feel about that, MFC?
Oh wow.
You think he
Oof.
should attend the funeral? Remember, his son's was somewhat involved.
Well,
You think that'll
until
be okay?
everything comes. Well, look, I think until everything comes out, it's a
So he should
tricky
go.
kind of thing because I would say, you know, look, until everything is proven exactly, if you knew exactly, look how many stories we hear where the person that did something goes to the funeral and they're all teary and everything else, and meanwhile they're like 5 feet away from the loved ones. So until this thing is all proven and it's definitely set in stone of who did what, when, what, or whatever. So
So
I
he
could,
should. So
if
he
the
should
family,
go.
if the family is comfortable with him going, then he goes. If the family asks him respectfully not to attend, and then he still goes, then there'll be a situation. But you know, because even though everyone's saying this whole thing, it may come out later on that he had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm
No, he
saying?
didn't have nothing.
Not
He didn't have nothing to do with it, but
to the
his
point
sons did.
of where,
You don't think that's?
right, right. But I'm telling
We,
you,
we
like I
all
said,
saw the
if the
footage, and it's
family
not like
feels
what
they don't
what
have
can
a
change though. MFC. We saw the footage. We seen the
okay,
argument. We seen the son walk
right,
by, and you know how we was raised. You go somewhere, you come back with that person. They get hurt, you don't
right.
leave them. And especially,
I
this is
I
not, see
know.
what people keep failing to realize. This is not just a random person. Remember, these are superstars. They A-list artists.
I know. But
Okay.
at this point right now, it's the families. Yeah, it's the family's wishes. Right now, they're these guys, the family has to deal with this tragedy, and
Yeah.
so it's again, this is remember he was only 28 years old, so it's
No, I
and
would
then,
I would
for
stay
every
out of it. If
parent,
I
a
was Jay
child, no
Prince,
matter.
Jay Prince Senior, if I was him, I would stay out
But
of it.
again, like I
Even
said,
the son.
he may feel, it's like I said, I feel if the family doesn't have an objection, then let it be. Like they're dealing with their grief. But if the family has asked him, if the family has sent a message to like respectfully not attend, and he still attends, then that's an issue.
Well,
But like I said
lastly,
again,
how would you feel if that happened to one of your peeps? What would be your feelings? You sent your peeps from New
well,
York, they superstars, they go out to Florida, something like that happened. You seen some footage, the people that they with treated them in that manner. Would you even want to be around
see, I would have okay. To be honest with you,
them?
I'm a different person. So
No, but
you're
I'm just
asking
that's
my
what I'm just
opinion.
asking you. That's why I just asked you. Yes or
But
no?
see,
Would you want to
yeah,
be
but I'm
around them?
different. Okay, I know how I am. For as an individual, speaking on myself, if it was one of my loved ones, I would keep it tight because right now, until I have all the facts, I don't know who's friend or foe. And the way I am, then people that know me, I don't play with foes,
Okay.
and I don't make it lightly. So, nah, it would definitely be invite only kind of thing, and it wouldn't be open to everybody. It would just be a private affair to only the
Yeah.
people invited, and that's it. And security would be up to yin yang, and
Shoot, talking about drama, I've
there would be
noticed
no intruders.
a lot of these kids. See, I didn't really realize because I listen to the Migos, but I'm not a kid no more like that. So these kids are really taking this murder. It's really, and not to mention he's not saying the other rappers that got murdered was troublemakers,
Right.
but he was very quiet. You know, what I mean, you talk to 10 people, they was like he's not an argumentative type of
They
individual.
say that
So for that,
every person he dealt with,
every kid that I talked to, I
yeah,
could tell
is very
it's hitting them
yeah.
more than just the average rapper that has got murdered in the past. So that's
Right,
that's
and
the part
also
that
the way it happened.
oh yeah, and
I think not
over
only
nothing. Like some of the
not
other
only
ones,
about the
okay, they
way
was
it
beefing
happened,
with
but
people,
also
but this one, yeah, this is out of the blue, and it's like whoa. So and it was such a
one is out
stupid
of the blue,
thing.
but
Like this is
two,
just
it's
braggadocious talk. MFC. This is something that's supposed to be in a
and they
fight.
just had released. Yeah, yeah. So again, like I said, this is affecting a lot of people because it's like you know this, like I said, almost every month there's a new rapper being taken out. So everybody's
We
saying,
got to
look, this
put
got
our
to
heads
stop,
together. We got to put our heads
and
together. We got to put our heads together and stop this
yeah, it got to
somehow. Yeah,
stop. But
yeah. We definitely got to
hopefully,
put our
like I
heads
said, hopefully
together.
going forward, people in entertainment, they got to move with security, and they have to be careful. They
No,
have to
not just
think
that.
twice
Also, you
about
gotta
where
start
they
putting a
they want
medium
to
out.
go to.
Put a medium out. All of this murder rap, all of this,
They
bring that love back to
yeah,
the music.
and
It's a
but
medium.
also
Remember, a medium. When
don't be
rap
in
came out, it
places
was a medium.
that
It was a medium. You know what I mean? R&B, same thing, was a medium. You know what I mean? In fact, you had more love songs then. So
yeah,
now you gotta search for a damn love song. You get
yeah.
I pity if you get married now.
But
You
it's
gotta, you know
yeah,
what I mean?
so
Just,
it's
everything's bump and grind and all of that, and it's more
yeah.
than that. So, But anyway,
But that's
hold
why
it
a
down.
lot of you see a lot of other performers. Yeah, they keep their stuff secure. Their houses are behind gates and stuff, and they travel differently. And
For that reason.
it's
Like,
like Big Freeze was saying the other day. When you start making money, you got to travel a different way. You grow with the
yeah,
money,
all day.
and that's wisdom.
Lead us
Yep.
out into prayer, MFC,
But like
so
we
we can
always
enjoy the
say,
day. This hump day.
okay.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Well, thank you everybody for coming to Wedding Cipher. dear God, please look after all of us and protect us as we go on our daily travels from our home and to our workplaces or to any of the other places we need to go to, either shopping, food shopping, doctor's appointment, or whatever. And please let us all get home safely. Dear God, please protect everybody with all the craziness that's going on in these trying days, as they call it. Okay, and because tomorrow's not guaranteed, and people just going out to go to do a simple little little errand may not make it back home. So everyone, please be safe on this Wednesday. And everyone's please keep it positive and just take it day by day. Okay, and everyone, God bless and be safe. Amen.
Never walk on the outside again. It's a possibility he'll get life without parole. Never see the outside again. Tell him what happened when they get caught up with that damn drive-by, what they gonna do to him. Yeah. And for a dumbass, unexplainable, unexcusable murder, life.
Jumped off the JFK to the BX way. I hold my square down firm, any part of the planet. Can't forget about Sean Bell, Mike Brown, Louima, Medina. Down the Mecca flow, stack it, let that money go swish. Now who's better than this? Ice your list. Get R. Kelly to take a wet piss on your bench. Mama said ain't no pause button, anyone could get it. He hit it, but it's button to me, stunting to me. Frontin' ass niggas in my presence, getting levitated, hated, beloved. Knock them out and throw them dubs, kid. For them to the desert with this. Jaws the scientist, cook that batch up. Hope them sorry fools act up. Give me reason to trip. We in the belly of the beast. Let them things out. Fucking sheriff and that pink house. Let them things out. Fucking sheriff and that pink house. Let them things out. Fucking sheriff and that pink house.
Sometimes I feel like I'm a diamond stuck in some concrete. I'm on beach. You know me. I stays with the masterpiece. I'm a master beast, causing casualties. One wrong move, that's a fatality. What a tragedy. Why you wanna go and hurt your own self? That's so embarrassing. You better listen to Rocky's wife. You know you can't win. Keep pounding you out till you just submit. Stop talking, motherfucker. We don't hear that shit. Don't beat me in the head with a bunch of bullshit. Better go somewhere with that dumbass shit. Keep it gangsta over here. Ain't got time for that shit. When I see you, motherfucker, I'ma bust your shit. You'll fuck around, make me empty my whole clip.
Let the things out. Fuck your sheriff and that pink house. Let